Today I'm driving a Landrover Defender Urban Edition. So the Urban Edition then, what does that get you? It's basically trim. Trim makes it look really interesting and unusual on the road. This one's all blacked out. It's got the nice big wheels on it. It's got Tarox 8-pop brakes on it, which look pretty cool behind the black rims. Embellishment all over it really. You've got little grills, little intakes on the bonnet, on the side. You've got nice spotlights on the front. It's pretty bouncy on the road. This being the short wheelbase, it is bouncy. 6 gears in this model. I wonder if that's an upgrade. Or maybe it's just because this one is new. It's hard to tell with Defenders how old they actually are, because of course they've been going 30 years maybe, and they haven't really changed at all. This car is actually only 2 years old, so it's got a few little extras that you wouldn't have got in the old 1970s, 1980s models. So you've got air conditioning, you've got heated leather seats, an Alpine touchscreen stereo, which looks like the sort of thing that I would have fitted in my Vauxhall Corsa in about 2001. So that I think could be a lot better. I don't know if that's part of what Urban do for you, or it's been retrofitted to this car at some point. The steering wheel's cool. It's an urban truck steering wheel. It's small. It is small. It feels like it should be in a little race car rather than a massive truck. It's about what I expected it to be, this car, this truck, this lorry, this van, whatever you want to call it. It's utilitarian. It's a big 4x4, and I'm sure off the road it's amazing. On the road, well, we'll find out. We'll find out in a couple of hours. But so far, it's exactly what I thought. It's kind of uncomfortable. It's very loud, even though this has got thick carpets, and from being in other ones, I can tell you that this one is a lot more sound insulated, so you can't hear the engine nearly as much as you can in a regular Defender. But even so, this is loud. I mean, it's a 42 grand car, so I mean, even in its own family, in the Landrover family, 42 grand buys you pretty much anything else that can also go off-road. You know, you could get you could probably get a 4-year-old Range Rover Vogue for that, close to it. You could get a newer Vogue, but you could get a new one. You could get a Range Rover Sport. All of these cars will do exactly the same thing off-road, but they'll be a hell of a lot more capable on-road, which is where you are 99% of the time, probably 100% of the time, to be honest. I've never seen a sign like that before. Toad crossing. Ah, here's the Ford. Ooh. Ah, it's not. I was hoping the Ford was going to be full of water, but it isn't. Especially as it poured with rain last night. I'm surprised. Oh man, turning circle isn't great, but I think I need to try and stop finding the negatives with this car, because it has a few, but it is what it is. Let's try and focus on the positives. Please keep to the main tracks, it says helpfully on the wall there. no-go then, up there. Tell you what though, people do look at this car, it does look really cool from the outside, and I guess that's the biggest selling point of it. It does look really cool, especially all blacked out like this one is. It's definitely got something about it that you don't get in other off-road cars that you see every day and are kind of a little boring because loads of people have them. Especially this urban edition, not many people have got these at all. So it is a head turner, but not in a normal way that some of the fancier stuff that I get to drive is. But this is it's definitely got its own charm, its own character. Every bit of road is fenced off. Yes, I reckon I can do. Yes. Right. Never done any off-roading in my life, but I am in the most capable car.
Tell me how you want it. Coming up, brother in the casket. Tell me how you want it. Tell me how you want it. Tell me, baby, is it cool to touch? Type of man that you can trust, not just a fool and lust. Coming to get you on the bus is so ironic. Exotic on the verge of erotic. I'm hitting switches on misses like I've been fixed with hydraulics. My up and down like a roller coaster. Can I come inside you? I ain't stopping till the show is over. Cause I'm a rider in and out just like a robbery. I'll probably be a freak and let you get on top of me. Hit the rockin' knees, nights full of Alizé. A living legend, you ain't heard about them players living Cali days. Dolores tucking you were fake to me. Instead of trying to help a brother, wanna take his G's.
Right, just finished the photo shoot, and that was great. I think my mind has been changed on this car. Out here in the forest, it's so much fun. You can just drive anywhere. You can go off the beaten track, and this car just works. Like, you don't even think for a second that it will get stuck or it will slide or anything. It's just like, especially with these massive off-road tyres on it, it just feels invincible. It's really great fun to drive. That was my first experience of off-road. Okay, I wasn't going up and down massive dunes, but it was off the beaten track a little bit, and it was great fun. There's another Defender coming the other way now, and it just looks wicked. And he gave me a little wave as well. So there's obviously a community, which I love about cars. I love the fact that there are little pockets of communities and friendships where everyone, gathers together and talks cars and talks the cars that they're interested in. It doesn't have to be exotics, just something that's got a following, So, do I have any final thoughts on this car? I mean, it is what it is. It's a proper off-road car where you can actually go off-road and it's going to cope with it. At the same time, it's a really cool looking, mean, angry looking, badass looking Jeep for the road. And there's just something quite cool about the fact that you're saying, you know what, I know this car is terrible to drive on the road. I'm in massive discomfort driving it. The steering's hopeless, the brakes are hopeless, it's slow, it's uneconomical, but I don't care because I'm driving a cool truck. And there's something about that I love.